Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Pravas, and I'm back in my free-to-play account. A new event just popped up, so let's go into it and see if this event is worth it or not. First of all, I the event says that High Elves Summon Draft. So basically, it says that you will get 10x chance for any epics or legendary champion that you pull from any of your shards, that is sacred, void, or ancient shard. Rem- you just have to remember that it's not a extra chance to get a legendary out of the shards, but if you pull one legendary or epic, you will get extra chance of getting these champions. We will go into the champions after talk about a little bit more about this event. So as you can see right here, so these champions are the ones you will get 10x chance of getting out. So if you remember correctly, I pulled around 11 shards to get Zerag. It's similar to that event. The chances to get an epic is still 8% from ancient and void shards, and to get a legendary is 0.5%, and secret it's 6%, and epic is 94%, which is same as always. Apart from that, there is another event currently running regarding to the summoning event, and that's Summon Rush. So I have been thinking, and in past 2 weeks, I suppose we have like 3 to 4 summoning event. I don't know if they are planning to release something big in upcoming patch that's 1.15, or just they are putting this out because of the quarantine period. Anyways, so there is another summon rush came out today. One just ended 2 days ago, which was for 1 day, and before that we opened the shards in double ancient period, and that was summon champion chess tournament, and before that there was one more summon rush. So I think they are planning something big. For me, I will just wait and see that if I can get my. Of course, I will get this void shard in 2 days, and if I get this monthly, monthly, which requires me to 4 days after I complete this daily, it will be a 3 day. If I get the sacred shard, I think I will open the sacred shard and the ancient shard just to get enough points for the summon rush, which will give me a book right here as well as 40 gems. So I will just wait for the last day of this event and see if there is something else comes up in between. Apart from that, there is a new tournament coming, and that's the Spider tournament. So it will start in 22 hours. So basically, you have to farm Spider, which I do want to farm, but I don't have a team ready just yet, and I don't know if I can get a team ready today. So we will see about that, if I will participate in Spider tournament or not. Of course, I do have my XP boost remaining for 2 days, so basically I may skip this tournament. So let's go into the champions that we will be getting. out of the summon boosted summon event. So Lysandra, Royal Huntsman. Let's go to the index and see what are the kits for them. Lysandra is, I think, High Elves. Lysandra. They are showing just those two champions. I don't know if there is something else. So Sermani is also very good champion. So they are posting only the best champions out there, and apart from that, they are not posting anything else. But in my regard, Sermani is one of the best legendary. You can pull her out of this event. It will be a very good champion for her skill kit. Attacks 3 times, has a chance to freeze, heals one ally by 50, heals one ally by 50% and other allies by 20% of their max HP, and place a continuous heal buff for 2 turns on the targets with full HP. So basically, she is a healer as well as a CC champion. Her third skill also plays AoE freeze, which has 80% chance, can be booked to 100%. So she is really good for the spiders as well as arena, and rest of the content. She should be very strong as well. Her base stats are very good as well. Her aura is fraction crypt, so she can be used in fraction crypt for. So she is quite nice. So another one is Lysandra. Lysandra is also very good champion. So the unique thing about her A1 is that she transfer any debuffs on her to the champion she is attacking, which is quite nice. If she has bunch of poisons or HP burn, she will transfer it to the champion she is attacking. Her second skill is the attack one enemy and depletes the target 10 meter, fully depletes the target 10 meter. So very good champion for spiders as well as in arena, and she is in green affinity, so she can be used in spiders as well as last one is decrease the turn meter of the enemies as well as increase the turn meter of allies by 30%, as well as place a 30% speed buff on the allies. So very strong, and she brings an aura which gives 24% speed in all battles. So if you get this champion, she is a game changer for you. She will be a game changer for you. So she is very nice to get as well. There is one more champion that I want to talk about, and that's Royal Huntsman. So his first attack just places an increased attack buff on this champion for 2 turns if the attack is critical, and his second attack is attack all enemy place 60%, decrease decrease defense debuff on the targets for 2 turns if the attack is critical. So he can be your debuffer as well, and he is green affinity, so he can come in spiders and do a perfectly fine job. And the final attack is the attacks one enemy and will ignore 100% of defense, which is quite strong. His base speed is quite high, and rest of the stats is okay. So he is one champion that you can pull from sacred or ancient shards. Of course, everyone knows about Arbiter. You will get her from your quest at the end of your quest. Uh, so I don't think I will talk about her in this video. I will just talk about the epic. Sorry, the champions that you can pull from Sacred and Ancient Swords. Obviously, you won't like to open the Sacred Sword as well, but Ancient Sword you can get these champions. So I will just talk about them right now. I don't want to talk about the Void champions because I don't think opening Void Swords would worth anything. So next one on the list is the Royal Guard, very strong champion. Attacks one enemy, 50% chance to place decreased debuff on the enemy. Can be booked to 65% chance. His second skill is very strong. Attacks all enemy and the skill damage is based on enemy max HP as well as attack. Of course, um, if you don't put attack on this champion, it will still hit very hard. Uh, and he's very good champion for mid game to end game. So getting him is very nice to have. And lastly, attacks 4 times in random and 60% chance to place a 30% decrease speed debuff on the champion, and also has 60% chance of decreasing target stun meter by 25%. So very strong champion. He also has an aura which gives 35% increased attack in all battles. Solid champion, very strong. And the second one from the epics are the is the Terrell. Terrell is one of the best champions, and he also helps set up the Royal Guard, which we were talking about. So let's see, look at his move. He is first of all defense based champions. All of his attack is defense based. So A1 is attack 2 times. Each hit has 40% chance of placing decreased attack debuff, which is quite strong for clan boss. His second skill is attack all enemy, 75% chance to place 60% decrease defense debuff on the target for 2 turns, and if the target is already has decreased defense debuff, it will also place a sleep debuff for 1 turn, and damage is proportional to defense. So basically, he can be your CC. He can CC. He has inbuilt CC sleep, which is not that strong, but his decreased defense is really strong and can be used almost every parts of the game. And finally, attacks one enemy and decrease the target stun meter by 50%. If the target turn meter is fully depleted, it will also place a stun for 2 turns. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. Of course, it is proportional to defense because it's the defense based champion. But the main thing is that he can decrease the turn meter of an opponent by 50%, and if the turn meter is completely depleted, he will place a stun for 2 turns, which is very strong. Very strong champion. If you manage to pull him, he's worth booking and making him 60. His base speed is okay, but his defense is quite high, which is quite nice. And he also brings an aura, which is 25% defense in all battles. Quite nice to have. And let's see what else was that. Tenasil. He is an okay champion for me. He's a good healer, of course. Brings 25% uh, heals based on his max HP. He has a sleep on A1, which is okay, is better than nothing. And he attacks all enemies and decreases the duration of debuffs by 1 turn, which can be used for a little bit of CC. Apart from that, he brings the resistance in dungeon. So for me, he's an okay champion. His base speed is very high, defense is okay. So stat wise, he's quite nice, and his quite good healer, but I don't think he should be worth booking for me, at least, because I have a champion which I have already booked and I will be making her 60 in this video. So stay tuned for that. Apart from that, one more guy which is an okay champion is this one, Marksman. He is a clan boss champion, and he should be good in um, speed team, but not very good for speed tuned team because he has a skill which increase the turn meter of all allies by 20%. So that's that. Apart from that, he also brings poison in A1 and 15% chance of getting an extra turn. So he's an okay champion for me, not that great. But of course, if you are struggling with poisoners, unlike me, then if you pull him, he can be your second poisoner for this for your clan boss team. So this event doesn't cover up the rare. So if you pull a rare, there is not a chance. There is not the increased chance to get apothecary. So it's whatever. But I think those are the champions to look out for in this event. Of course, if you get any of the legendaries, it's very nice to have. But these champions will be the game changer for you if you are able to get these champions. So I think I have covered all the things that I wanted to say. Now let's move on to the Captain Temelia and we will level her up, rank her up. Sorry about that. My sister is cooking meal for me, so it's a little bit. So let's begin and upgrade. And finally, we have a second rank 6 champion. So I will start leveling her up after I end this video. And from the challenges, I also got this one, and I will claim this up. So next champion would be a fourth champion, which is my War Maiden, and supposedly I should cover everything. I think I have covered everything, and I will see you in my next video. So there you have it, and I might also get this if I try hard. So that's all for this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.